Would you like to be scarred with the name of a cheater for the rest of your life? A lot of people struggle with the temptation to win at all costs in sports with the use of performance-enhancing drugs or other forms of cheating. People can reach the height of sports through hard work, yet fail at the last hurdle in becoming the best in the world or winning a championship. They work harder and harder, but next year never make the number one spot. After that, they believe that they can win unless they do something else. This something else can mean performance-enhancing drugs. Given this is not as surprising that athletes and coaches will sacrifice and risk a great deal in order to obtain a competitive edge and enhancing performance at all costs. Performance-enhancing drugs in Olympics and professional sports have now become a medical, ethical, and illegal problem for modern athletes and athletic organizations. This is primarily due to the amount of money associated with winning in today's sports, industrially and with the science of doping being able to of the science in anti-doping. Recently, there has been a lot of coverage in the media on sprinters, cyclists, and swimmers being allowed back into competitions after being caught for doping. Even more controversial, that is, Justin Gatlin was caught twice, and after two-year bans, he was allowed back before winning a silver medal at the World Championship 1 week ago. Do you think we should allow athletes who have cheated and who could be cheating back into sports to let them compete at the highest level, where hundreds of clean hand working athletes crave to be? If you win without honor, you have already lost. You just don't realize that yet. Another form of trying to win at all costs in sports is when a player cheats to win a game. He then risks losing his credibility and with that his fans, future contracts, sponsorships, and other match opportunities to prove himself and his talents. This may ruin a player's career before it's even begun. However, often have you seen football players previously dive in penalty areas in order to win a penalty? They do this often so that they gain a repetition for it to such a degree that eventually referees stop awarding them penalties even in substances when they have been legally fouled. People who are prepared to win without honor and at all costs tend to think this way because their winning mentality has overcome their moral beliefs. Lionel Messi, the Barcelona and our Argentina forward and best football baller in the world, recently said, "I am more worried about being a good person than being the best football player in the world. When my career is over, what am I left with?" If you believe in winning at all costs, then you may have won the battle, but have you lost the war or the very purpose for what you have been fighting for? Are you willing to lose your honor and your career for the sake of winning at all costs by cheating?